Good afternoon. How's that? That should be good volume. Up. Okay. Feeling better. Let's get into this. Hi. We're going to be playing some more Season, A Letter to the Future. My name is Steve, or Konky. This is the third episode of this game. As far as what this game is about, it's a whimsical adventure about... It seems like the end of the world, and I'm cataloging the things that I'm encountering, sounds, images, people, and also I'm discovering a history that supposedly was lost within the past like 500 years, a void century, if you will, if you're a One Piece fan. So we're going to continue playing this. Last we left off, I found a ancient tree, and we're in this place called Tang Valley, where there are gods that people worship that were about like memory or losing memory, like wanting to forget. It's a very fascinating game. I was not expecting it to be so whimsical. In terms of style, it's like Studio Ghibli a bit, very unique, and the audio is phenomenal. It's like a sound bath. So let's just get into it. Okay. So we just left this crazy area. If you want to see any of the previous playthroughs, they are in a playlist for this game on the channel. So far, this has been like a really, really cool game. I was not expecting a game of this style, and the gameplay is more about like adventure, which is more than welcome in my book.
every working truck or bicycle, there is always a pile of broken ones, rated to scrape together just enough parts to get one working.
So where are we at right now? Let me take a look at the map. So we were just in the top left, like, circle area. That's where we're at. So we should go up to the farm. This top area here. Is that my voice that's so loud? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna turn myself down. Turn the game up a little bit. Oh yeah, journal. Dig site. We already did this. So you take photos and you catalog the things in this journal, and this is part of the subtitle of this game, A Letter to the Future. Oh, it was this area. So we were at the dig site and we went to this tree area. And there was a journal. I actually don't know if it saved my progress. Let's double check. Yeah. Okay, it did save. Cool. Can I get a picture of this?
The tree looks diseased in this painting.
To Matiora. I don't know what that is. Oh. What's happening? Oh. Wow. That looks so cool. Really haven't encountered like any people. They did say they evacuated the valley. Oh, nice. Hello.
Oh, no, no, no. You said we had until midnight. I'm not ready to leave. Look at all this. Wait a minute. A cute outfit, a bicycle. You're not a Greyhound. What a relief. I'm sorry. I just assumed because who else would be... What are you doing here?
I'm trying to glimpse the true state of all things. That's pretty grandiose. I'm recording and studying the valley.
You're really cutting it close. I guess I'm doing research here on the lawn. I'm studying my own life. Welcome to Tiang Valley. You should have been here a week ago when the evacuation started. Almost everyone is gone now.
Almost everyone?
My son and I are still here. There's a few old people left too. You might come across them.
Okay.
Hopefully everyone will leave the valley tonight. We're going to live in the city, in a little apartment. Look!
In the Radiant City. What does it say? Floor 8, unit, blah, blah, blah. Every Radiant City apartment comes furnished with an array of devices, quilts, toys, musical instruments, and much more. But most importantly, they come furnished with a loving community around them.
See how they put the dimensions on the back? I
Yeah.
recreated our future apartment here, on the lawn.
Oh,
This is the space we have to work with,
it's
to
a
live
huge
in.
apartment. That's pretty big.
I'm trying to really imagine what it'll be like. We're going from a big farm to one room. And we need to be packed by tonight.
One room.
I already packed for myself and my son, but my husband Yuri is a little harder to pack for because he passed away recently.
Oh,
And I can't bring all his things. It's not realistic. His stuff is still... It's all here.
oh.
It's okay. You said you're here to study the valley? My Yuri was doing the same thing. We can do this. Just need to decide. These are Yuri's books. They're pretty heavy.
Oh, she wants me to help? Okay. Prism of Yesterday.
This is an old religious book, The Prism of Yesterday. He didn't like to talk about his faith. I haven't read it much. Maybe there's a part of him in these pages.
Prism of Yesterday. I wonder if that has to do with the
Part I never
minerals we
understood,
found.
that I could still glimpse. Maybe he would want me to keep this one. But I don't know. It just doesn't mean much to me. Yuri found this old tourist guide to the valley before we moved here. He was so excited. But this guide is really out of date. It's from way before the war. There's something optimistic about the colors they used. Yuri really wanted to take a trip to the archipelago together. We prepared for it a lot. Even taught ourselves a bit of the language from this book. But we never made the trip. It was always going to be soon, but it never happened. Seems like the kind of thing no one does anymore. Which should I take with me?
The Asian language book. In case you travel to the
Yeah.
islands.
Kochi and I could still go sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri would be so happy if he knew we were there together. I suppose I'll be leaving the other two behind. I know they're heavy. But would you want to take one with you?
I'll take the religious text.
Maybe it can teach you something. If you can get through it.
Hello. Oh.
Our old cart broke. I overloaded it. So I had to use the wheels of his bicycle.
Oh.
Now he's so mad he won't say a word.
It's kind of sad.
I've packed my essential clothes. I don't know what to do with these. This was Yuri's best suit. Maybe when Kochi grows up, it'll fit him. That's a long time away, though. My island dress. I made this for our trip to the islands, the trip we never took. It was based on a photo of a seaside Azan dance. The hours I spent on this. These are some of Yuri's clothes from when he was a kid. I thought Kochi could wear them, but he says they're itchy. So what's the use? But to throw them away, he was a little boy. He would put these clothes and go to school. He grew up. Oh, God, this hurts a little. Okay.
I think the island dress would be good. The suit would be nice for Kochi later. Pack the
Yes.
island dress.
Let's bring it. Especially since we also packed the Azan language book. It reminds me of our dreams together. Things we wanted to do.
Wow.
All right. This is going well. But I feel like I'm forgetting something. Or someone. The demon of shame and mourning.
What?
How could I have forgotten? Now, where did I put him?
Right there?
We need to bring the demon of shame and mourning.
Why? The heck is that?
When someone dies and you're in mourning, you're supposed to keep the demon in sight at all times. He's supposed to remind you of your regrets.
What?
It's a religious thing.
Oh. You should get rid of that. Demon of shame and mourning. That looks just like one of the void god that we saw. I think it was the void god.
Yuri learned to paint from our neighbor, Matiora. He painted all 3 of these.
Wow.
This is a self-portrait he did. Kind of intense, right? He was more handsome than that. I wish he could have seen himself the way I saw him, you know? He was really lovely. Just occasional dark moods from his work. This is his portrait of me. We got into a fight over it. What's that supposed to mean? You just splatter some paint on the canvas and put my name on it? He said it was my essence. I don't know. Do you think it looks like me?
I don't know you well enough. I feel like I can't.
He painted this for Kochi. Some kind of private joke between the 2 of them. I don't get it. They were both interested in the war and how it ended. I'm not. I just pray nothing like that will ever happen again. Which painting should I take with me?
I think his self-portrait would be nice.
Yes, you're right. Himself from his own eyes. Something I could never see without this painting.
Wow. Yes.
Let's see how this is going so far. We'll remember Yuri's dream of going to the islands. The dress I made for a trip never taken. I'll remember how Yuri saw himself. I think we're almost there. Let's just look a little more.
What's this?
My husband built these tools to study the valley.
Huh.
They were his life's work, and they took his life away, too. So what do I do with them? You can't buy tools like these. He made them. My husband didn't insult God, but maybe he stepped on his toe,
Probably not.
and his life went out of him.
I'm sorry to hear it.
The truth is, I'm relieved to leave this place. Tiang Valley is not some preserved jar of, I don't know, culture. It's chaos. It's life. It's constantly changing. They might be incredibly valuable to a scientist on the other side of the world. I don't know. I also hate them. I get you're a curious soul, but I forbid you from using them.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
did they
care,
do?
but he did. He gave his life trying to understand this world. I can't keep these tools, and I can't throw them away. There's even more of them, bigger ones, out at his work shed. Okay, I'm gonna turn away now. I want you to take them or throw them away. I don't want to know.
Okay, I'm taking them. What is this, a quill? Oh, photos.
I went through all our old photos, trying to see what I might be forgetting. I love that view. Have you been up there? By the entrance to the shrine?
Yeah,
The entrance is bigger than the shrine itself.
I've been there.
Just
That's weird
across
that
the
I didn't
river
have
and
a
up the
yes.
hill. It's worth visiting. The doors to the shrine open when the sun goes down. The monk is still in there. I hope he'll evacuate. That's Matiora. She lives east of here, out in the woods by the river.
Oh, that's what the locket said in the tree.
She said she'll evacuate, but she's still here.
Hmm.
It makes me nervous, but I can't complain. We're still here, too.
I'm gonna ask about her.
I wasn't interested in having a child at first. There are just so few these days. The thing all three of us had in common as a family was that we were pretty silly. We used to be, when we were all together. The past is such a heavy dream, and I never remember my dreams. But when I wake up, there's a cloud of feelings the dream left behind. Then the day begins. I move around, and that trace disappears. I wonder if our memories of the valley will drift away like that.
Project into the future, slip into the past, hold on to the present.
Someday Kochi will be as old as his father was when he died. What will he remember? All right, this is it.
Oh. The demon of shame has broken. Welp.
I killed him. The demon of shame and mourning. What was I thinking bringing it along? What an awful tradition. Kochi,
Yeah.
do you still want to take a final tour of the valley?
Aw.
Let's get those wheels back where they belong.
The heck is that?
I know what I'll carry with me. It's something I couldn't leave behind if I tried. It couldn't be crushed like the demon. It's too many layers deep. I'll carry the part of me that's gone, that's missing. But there's so much life left that flowers grow along its edges. Something like that. I'm glad you came to Tiang Valley today. Thank you for being there for me.
Wow.
I didn't realize how much I needed a stranger's ear. Now, there's no rush, but as you try to wrap your mind around this place, Feel free to come ask me questions. I'll be right here until night comes.
Emotional baggage handler.
This is the ancestor of the big windmills I saw on the ride here.
Let's record this sound.
If I was on a different kind of trip, I tried to bring this kind of wind technology back to my village.
Oh, look, Yuri put a boat in.
Imagine this toy boat riding the waves of the flood.
Look at the goats are here. Can I climb over this? Oh, no. Guess not. Oh, is this the shed? Yeah, it is. What is this?
This turns sound into written lines. Looking at sounds. I've never seen that before.
Huh. To heal the soil, it has to forget. The music isn't enough. What am I missing? How could it be stronger?
He seems to have been obsessed with figuring this out.
What is this?
Soil is contaminated with memories. And this was supposed to clean it?
Oh. Because there's minerals that store memory, I guess.
This reminds me of Dr. Fumio's musical inventions. I wonder if it's also supposed to heal with sound.
Huh.
Dear future person, are there goats where you are?
Because I pressed A, I was able to jump over the fence to interact. Oh shit.
The fabric negotiates with wind and gravity. The end result is flight. When I cobble together my own religion, this will be a god.
Hi, goats.
I'm petting this goat for you.
So she's talking like we're reading the book she's created.
How is the next season going? The earth gave and gave. It did not let up. Not even at the last minute. We collect the fruit of the land we know is dying. Who could forgive us?
What? Wait. That was weird. Oh, I wonder if there's a... There it is. Okay. Oops.
We build our lives out of what we leave behind as much as from what we carry with us.
Wow. Oh, I don't have any more pages. Okay. Oh, and hold on. I think we got some pieces for this. Or am I wrong? Okay. Can I climb over this? Doesn't look like it. And there's a break in the wall there. These more tools? Oh, okay. So they were repairing the wall, it looks like, and then they're leaving, so they don't need to do that anymore. So the locket that we found in the tree, the ancient tree over there, is for the elder in this valley. It's interesting. They said there was a shed over here with more tools. Let me grab my bike. We'll head over there. Doesn't look like there is... Oh, that's the shed maybe she was talking about. Okay. I'll ask her some questions in a second. Oh shit. What's this? Saba. Sure.
I hope I get to taste some Saba fruit. If it merits a sticker, must be pretty good.
See the what's that sound?
I wish my thumb was more green than it is.
I've never seen these plants before in game. Purple cabbage. What does that sound? What is that?
Rhubarb is one of my favorite words. Rhubarb. Rhubarb.
Was that behind the wall? No, I can't get there. Yeah, I can't get back there. It's over here.
The text is barely legible. 3 aphorisms from the young. If music is complete, then it is not music. It looks like a set of aphorisms. Now to find the rest.
Oh. So there's more? It's 1 of 3. Tools are to be returned here. Has anyone seen my site?
I had an uncle who collected tools that were so old nobody knows what they were used for.
One of 3. Are they just on the farm? There's no way. Oops. Huh. It might be like in the other areas. Before we leave, let's talk to the lady, because I'm sure there are questions that I can ask that about like the valley and stuff that she has knowledge of that I cannot get from a book or interacting with the environment. So
I love sounds and music. If you have anything you recorded to play me.
yeah. Can I play you a recording? She'd be like, what the
Is this what I
fuck?
think it is? I can't believe you went in there. Didn't you see the signs? Listen to this. Thank God time moves. Thank God we forget.
What else?
Everyone's here. She's really going to do it. How can she be sure?
The shrine is protected.
How does she know?
Sonia knows.
How can
Sonya.
she be sure? She can't know for sure. This has never happened before, has it?
This
I don't
audio
want
reminds me
this.
of Steven
We need to
Universe.
leave. Let's just run.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Oh, God.
We're going to be okay. It won't be over soon.
Those are people in the shrine during the prayer that ended the war. They packed everyone in there to protect them, so only the soldiers would fall asleep. I can't believe this all happened not that long ago, just before our time.
I've always prayed when I needed something. But now I just want to thank you. The calm you brought over the world. I'm in love with this silence. This moment. We're going to live. And we're going to remember.
It's weird to have a favorite god, but it would be the god of sleep for everyone here. He gave us this calm season.
Gotta sleep, huh? Maybe she knows Dr.
I
Fumio.
recognize you.
Yeah?
You're the famous doctor. That's your boy. The one with the visions. I'm right, aren't I? I won't tell nobody.
We're just passing through.
I have a niece. She hears things. Voices of the dead.
I can't help you.
Please, give it some thought.
I can't treat anyone here in this valley. This is not a place to get well.
Where is?
I'm working on that. Take care.
That's weird. I don't know what this is about.
What else do I got?
People here are so weak.
I heard gunshots last night.
That was us. What is that?
Look at the pond. The water.
What is that powder?
Should we run or something?
Oh, wow. This is the moment the war ended. The valley absorbs everything.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
God of sleep, I've been gathering heartache, and I've been gathering courage. If my big prayer is wrong, if it goes against divine will, please spare the people of this valley. We're so desperate for peace.
That must be Sonya, the monk, speaking. I've never heard her voice before.
Okay, so that's Sonya. That's a lot of good information I got. Pardon me. Okay. All right, let's leave this. Oh! Good thing you can't crash on the bike. I would have eaten shit quite a bit ago. Hello.
Do you want to go on a sightseeing tour?
Yeah.
The next tour leaves in, now, but saying goodbye is like when you empty your pockets before going to bed. You get to see what you picked up. The things I picked up need somewhere to sleep. Follow me.
Okay.
This is my tree. Since we can't bring it to the city, I don't care what we bring. I love the tree, and Dad cured it.
Dad cured it?
That's what he did. All this purple stuff in the valley that makes you feel funny.
Uh-huh.
See?
What is that?
This used to be purple. And dangerous. Dad made the dangerous part go away. He wanted to make it so all the purple rocks were safe and green. I know there are plants underwater. Can a tree become an underwater tree? This one can't die. It's been through too much. Let's go.
What? So, Kochi's dad... Okay, so the... Hold on, let me review. What? Dig site. Okay, so... Wait. Not index 2. I need index 1. Turn page. This way. Pardon me. Shrine path. I thought I had notes. Don't I have notes? I thought I had notes. Strong sentimental value. So the crystals form their memory crystals. And there was a great number of memory crystals. It's like a mineral, but I didn't know it was bad.
Let's go.
I thought the minerals were, I don't know, just like standard, you know, just memory shit. Like, oh, there were people here, so these minerals become like deposited, or they are deposited. There's a cemetery up here. East cemetery path. Okay. What the heck? Oh. Whoa.
We had a picnic here a long time ago. I can't remember it, but I've seen an old picture. Can you take a new picture?
Yeah.
And I'll sit like Dad does in the old one I saw.
Wow.
He is a great kid.
Mom disappeared one time. Took me a while to find her. She was sitting right here, and she was sad. I got one of her tears on my finger, like a little bug, and I flicked it into the water. And I said, flow, 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 until it didn't sound like a word anymore. It made her feel better.
Huh.
Now I say it. I say it when everything is moving, but we don't want to move. Come on.
I'm gonna have to come back here. Hold on. We gotta do a little exploring. Wow.
I knew my brain was doing something special.
Oh.
I thought I'd wake up with an idea for a new shape or color. Everybody would love my new shape or color. But instead, my brain gave me a dream which made people afraid. Which is making you leave.
Are you afraid?
The dream scared me, but also made me glad to be alive. I am happy to keep living. I don't mind. The elder said it means this season is ending soon. I want to tell you the dream now. Let's shut our eyes and lay on the roof. We are already on the roof. That's good. I'll speak the dream out loud and you imagine it. You can close your eyes now. I'll tell you when to open them. I am in the forest. The sun is bright. My stomach rumbles. I'm hungry. I look for something to eat. There are fruit trees lining the path. I look for one to pick, to eat. I climb up one of the trees and reach out to grab a shining red apple. I blink, and suddenly the apple is rotten. It looks like it's full of spiders. I blink again, and now the apple is just a baby apple. Not ripe or rotten. I lose my balance and fall onto the ground.
Okay.
The apple changes colors. Some are eaten. Some disappear. I hear a voice. Someone is there with me. I try to recognize who they are, but their face keeps changing. They're kind of everywhere. I tell them I'm hungry. I want what the earth is trying to give me. They say, these aren't apples. They're memories of every apple I've ever seen. There's something wrong with my eyes. And there's something wrong with the soil. They say I need to look into the sun to clear out my vision.
Don't do that.
They say we're going to look together. And that when we do, they'll melt away. They want to. Then behind them I see you. Watching from the shadows. You've been taking notes on everything. This makes me feel better. I turn my head and I let the light in. I lose track of everything. When I get my senses back, I find myself holding a round, red fruit in my hand. I don't know what it is, but I take a bite, and it's the most delicious thing I've ever tasted. Then I woke up. You can open your eyes now. You probably have questions.
There was something wrong with the soil?
It wasn't only my fault that the apples were acting funny. It seemed like the natural world, or whatever it's called, the land didn't know what time it was either. The soil had to forget a little.
Huh. Why was I in the dream?
You were there, but you were separate. Whatever happens to us, we need you to keep an eye out. Somebody has to stay normal. Somebody has to not look into the sun.
Oh.
I feel like everything is happening the way it should, but I still wish none of it would happen at all. I wish my dream didn't mean anything. I wish we had wasted more time together.
Nothing is wasted. Everything is right here.
I know. Thank you for reminding me. We'll go down this roof together, and you'll keep going down and down, down into the heart of the world. Thank you for listening to my dream.
That dude is huge. Ginormous guy. Big guy. What's that sound? It's a bell or something.
I'd like to live in a house that looks like this, forever on fire.
Wait, where are you going? He just took off. I didn't even talk to him. I wonder if he's going back home. Because I didn't talk to him. Is this his father?
His name is Frenay. I asked him how he ended up sleeping here. Frenay said they were in the valley because they were so hungry. And then there was light everywhere. And they fell asleep forever. They should be old men now. But they couldn't get older if they tried. One time, I saw the monk out here cleaning them. It was so funny. He looked like he hated doing it. I'm not supposed to touch the soldiers. But I let Frenay borrow my pig. I need it back now. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
I've already been in this area. So all these soldiers, when the war ended, fell asleep, and then they were moved into this parking lot. And when you get the forever sleep sickness or whatever, I guess you don't age. Interesting. Kid zooming. Oh shit. That gave me a little bit of a warning, man.
I wanted to see the water come up from here.
Okay.
To see it crash.
Oh. I would not recommend that.
I thought the flood would clean everything. But Mom said a flood is dirty. That makes no sense.
Okay.
I asked if we could stay and watch, but Mom said we need to get a ride to the city. That's our house. You're good.
The sweet boy.
Come on.
What the heck? What's going on? Camera got a little bit weird there.
Let's go.
Oh, where are you going now? I think we're going back to the fruit farm now. The heck was that? A just win? Going back up towards the cemetery right now? What's happening? Hello? Oh, shit.
Music from a trio of performers. The metal, the breeze, and my mind.
Oh, this is where his dad's buried.
Mom wasn't there when he passed away. I was there. Dad had his eyes closed, but he was making a face, like he could see something. So I asked him what he was looking at. He said he was looking at me, and I was all grown up. He saw me climbing up a hill in the sun.
Aw.
Then he said his memories were falling to the soil, and he had to go with them. He didn't want to go, but he had to. He squeezed my hand, and it hurt, but I didn't mind. Can we wait here a while? Just to see if something will happen?
His mind left his body, and he became one with everything else. Aww.
I met a boy who lost his father just like I did. It's something I don't talk about much, but I did to him.
Wow.
I've been recording everything for you, but this feels private. I'm not sure if I want to share this with the future. I was about your age when I lost my dad. Growing up, everyone said I took after him. I didn't know what it meant exactly, but I felt proud. He fell while climbing a mountain. The other climbers looked for him. They really tried. A friend of his almost fell, maybe in the same spot. The search was called off. But my search kept going. I couldn't understand where he went. Every morning when I woke up, I thought he'd be back. Couldn't he come back just as easily as he disappeared? I was embarrassed to look for him, but I did, secretly. I thought about impossibly small places, like in the air of my breath, or in the silence between heartbeats. It was silly. I felt silly. At the same time I was growing up. I was changing all the time. Every night I would go to sleep and wake up a little different than the day before. And I realized my dad had gone to a place where you don't sleep and don't wake up, where you never change. They must be waiting for us there, in the place we all were before our memories began.
Wow. Ugh.
You're still here. The tour's over.
Aw.
That's your prize, okay?
Okay.
I have to go home now. I'll see you someday later today.
Bye, Yuri. Or not Yuri. That's the husband's name. He wrote flow, flow, flow on the back. Kochi.
Yuri's tombstone. He'll stay behind in the valley.
So the mineral, like the purple stones, they spawn these memories here. So let's see what they have to say. music.
This flower was broadcasting music.
Huh. What is this?
They're keeping the memory of the dead alive in a way I've never seen before. Unlit candles being drowned in a flood. A loss of...
Really quick, before we continue, which god is this? The god they're praying to here is Din. Din, the god of remembering. Resolve to remember Ting Valley. Resolve to remember our gods. The flood will take our homes as time takes the body. The past remains untouched.
I can still walk through the streets of my village, down the corridors of memory.
What is this? Repair and forget. Oh, does this go all the way down? It does. All right. I'm going to take a bathroom break. I will be right back. All right. There we go. Go check out this bell tower thing. What is this?
This tower has a large bell attached to it.
Is this a memory?
I remember seeing the ocean for the first time, and something about the light, the water, the voices of other people. The boundary between myself and the rest of the world felt very thin. It was beautiful.
So not her memory. Because again, we
A
grew
way
up in
to
the
remember
mountains.
your loved ones?
If I do it again, will it give me a different
Once is
memory?
enough.
Oh. Okay. Once is enough. So these benches are areas for me to sit at and sketch or play a tape, it looks like. Wow. You didn't get the kites, though. Oh, whatever. Okay. I want to go back down and ask her about the song that was playing by that grave. She probably knows it. Hi. Really quick. Oh. I guess it doesn't do new sounds?
She has been through a lot, and now we'll have to start all over again.
I think Matiora is still around. She's an old artist who lives out in the woods. You could pay her a visit.
Okay.
Kochi collected objects around the valley and laid them to rest at his father's grave. I've collected memories. Where will they be laid to rest? The museum vault?
Oops. Oh yeah, let's go over here. Or can I go over here? No, the gate's got it blocked off. Turn around. It said that the cemetery path was up over here. Where Kochi took me, so let's go back to that area. Get a picture of the whole thing. What's this over here? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh shit. Just yeet myself off the edge of the cliff.
They seem to be looking for something.
Dogs that run everywhere but home. Oh, he drew this, huh?
They're bringing the dam down. Eventually?
Passer's buyer. I've shared my mixed feelings on certain new organization. These are my potential perspectives. What is your perspective? I left some paint around. Make a mark. Give another view.
I wonder if the graffiti will survive the flood.
Maybe.
What mark should I leave?
Represent myself.
The mark will be washed away, but the photo will survive.
Pardon me.
I try to divide the things I see between two categories, permanent and impermanent. But the division breaks down. The difference is just a feeling.
True. Oh, I wonder what my stamps are. Nothing. Okay. Cool. What does that sound? Oh shit. What is that? Maybe it's nothing. It could just be part of the soundtrack. The clue to that would be when I pull out my microphone, you would still hear the synth, but it doesn't appear to be the case. Oh yeah, I didn't even take a picture of this cool entrance. There's something up over there. Camera gets a little bit weird. Looks like I can climb up over there using the tree. Oh, framey. Oh, what's going on, game? How do I get up over there? Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, is there something over here too? Looks like it. Oh, that's the cemetery path. Okay. That's where we're coming from. Is this a path like down here or? Yeah, it doesn't look like I can go that way. How do we get over here? Down here. Okay. Can I loop around here? No. The path is blocked. Okay. This that small patch is very particular. I don't know why it gets so framey. Okay, so I can go down here. Can I loop around? Like just go up here? No, there's rocks. Rocks all up in here. Okay. I think that's just sectioned off. Like I'm not supposed to go that way. It certainly looks like it though, right? With the log right there. Whatever.
Sometimes we're happy, sometimes we're sad, but we're always walking on ruins.
Whoa. I just noticed this. So this symbol has been for the god of memory. The god of remembering. There it is again, right here.
An instrument with the symbol of the god of memory. I remember my dad had a poor singing voice but wrote funny songs.
The wind is causing the song to play.
The calm sound comes from the strings.
Huh. An owl. Please don't go away.
Where will the birds fly to when the flood comes?
Okay, so it doesn't just go away. That's good. Some stairs to go further down. Let's continue around. See what else we got. What is this? What the heck?
The faces look trapped in there.
Okay. This looks like the path looped all the way around. Am I incorrect about that? I am incorrect. What is this? Artist workshop.
Is this a sculpture or raw materials?
Okay. Before I go there, let's go down those stairs. I feel like I'm gonna miss something if I don't further, go on an adventure down there. So this is where that was. Is this where I came from? No, it was not. It was the other path. But this is a new path too. This is huge. Okay, so we were here. I'm gonna turn around. I feel like if I go too big in a circle, I'm gonna just get lost, so I should stick to like the areas that I'm familiar with and know. So I'm gonna go back here, and we're gonna go right. Should bring us back to where that wind instrument is. Yep, right here. And then we can go down the stairs. Let's see what's down here. This looks like it's going to go back up towards that, but some very Legend of Zelda happening right here. This wide open space though is giving me the Elden Ring vibes. I'm waiting for like a rune bear to come out of nowhere and kill me. Okay, so it looks like this loops around, comes back this way, and then we go back to the artist path. All right, let me just double check. Make sure I'm not gonna miss anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. Artist path it is. Oh yeah, let me check the map really quick. Oh yeah, and we have all these photos, so.
I hold tight to the feeling of being almost lost, barely lost, wandering with conviction. If I could tell Dad that I left home, I would describe this feeling to him in detail.
Oh, did I finish the other path? I think I did. Pate's Dream. Okay, I have this one too. Cemetery.
There isn't enough room for a cemetery in my village. Here, memory is granted space. Land is used to let the living meet the dead. Or maybe it's the other way around.
Okay. Looks like everything else has been filled. So we're good there. Wow, this is quite a bit away.
This house has such a palpable personality.
Oh, she's the one who's making these sculptures.
I hope this isn't the face of a god. He looks like he'd steal your lunch.
What's this?
I'm not sure what to think about this.
Oh.
It's a powerful thing to persist in a state of unknowing. It can save your life sometimes. Within the piles of junk, I found a metal cutout of a symbol. These patterns, what powers have they had and lost? I don't mind going to different places for my food and my minerals. The golden season was pretty weird. Stone and soil, water and wood.
Huh.
A collection of samples of the ecosystem of the valley. Is the ecology of the valley the root cause of everything that happened here?
I don't know. Camera is being difficult. I can't turn it around. Okay. A gun.
I'm looking at a gun. Before coming to the valley, I'd never seen a weapon before. Is the war the origin of this haunted feeling?
Maybe. I wonder if the gray hands used to be like that.
Too bad this is sold out and happened 100 years ago.
Oh,
this
violin.
instrument is so beat up, but lovingly preserved. It must have played some important tunes.
Whoa. Oh, there she is.
Oh, that sound. The camera click. The valley used to be so full of the sounds you couldn't hear yourself think. Now to hear it again. That sweet, awful click. You came to see the work of the reclusive artist. Come here. Let me see. Bring it close. Oh, my eyes. I can only see here.
Hold on, lady. I'm taking photos. Oh, she made these. Huh.
What a soulless object. Look at that face. Broken eyes. Nothing graceful about it. A crazy woman made this junk. An artist. I buried her a long time ago.
What?
I'm surrounded by it. I spent my life trying to make something beautiful and true. I failed. Can you bring me photos of my art?
Yeah.
I'd like to see my work one more time. I want to see how I wasted my life.
What?
What do you think about that one?
I like it.
Wrong. What a soulless object. Look at that face. Broken eyes. Nothing graceful about it. I should have grown ivy over them. At least the flood will take it all away. Was I never truly inspired? Did I really fail so completely? Let's see another.
I don't have any more. I gotta take more photos. I like the figure.
The figure is without grace or true emotion. I thought if I stood outside his door long enough in the rain, that God would let me inside. All I did was toil my fingers to pieces. I wanted to capture this valley in a piece of art. That's all.
I'd like to help you.
It's just junk.
It's not.
Enough about my... Let me see what else you've got in that journal. My trash all on a page together, like a real art exhibit.
My trash.
One day, you could add my name to it. Mitziora.
Mitziora.
They might as well know who to blame. The museum vault. Every artist dreams of their work hanging on its walls. Oh my God. You'll try to go there?
Yeah, sure.
It's so far. It'll drain your life away trying to reach it. That is undeniably true. Your journal might end up in the vault, which means my artwork might end up there. Oh, that would redeem everything. Every wasted hour. When a dream crawls back out of your throat, it hurts.
Oh.
But I can do better than those little statues. I can, if you help me.
Yeah, sure.
This art will memorialize Cheng Valley, and we'll finish it together. Cheng Valley has many faces, many themes, characters, eras, stages of its existence. Take a look through this junk, and we'll pick one of those faces. A face to show Cheng Valley to the unborn children of the next season. You do that while I make some tea.
Her voice is just so warm. Okay, before I do that, I would like to...
The text is barely legible. 3 aphorisms.
So this is number 3 or 1?
None should see the face of love and live. Just one more to complete the set.
Oh God, am I stuck? Oh God. Oh no. Shit. Maybe I can move my camera. There we go. Cool. Thought I didn't get soft locked.
I'm not sure what to think about this.
What is this? That's just You want our piece to be about trash?
This instrument is so beat up, but lovingly preserved.
I feel like music
It must have played some important tunes.
is probably like the biggest thing for Cheng Valley.
Oh, he was a wonderful singer. We were so proud he came from Cheng Valley. He collected stories, games, and songs, and you remind me of him.
What was he like?
He had the most beautiful smile. That is what the world is missing now. Charisma. Oh, he had it. One look from him would bring you into the conspiracy we call life. The feeling in the air when he sang, the energy, like anything could happen as long as it was beautiful. Do you want this to be our theme?
Yes.
Very good. And the tea is ready. In the past, I tried to control everything. My work was dead. This time, let's follow our intuition, gather some pieces, and see what happens. What magic might be hiding in this day, which will pass and never return. This tea is good for the throat. It makes me want to sing. Chubaleni husanota, chubaleni husane, chubaleni husanota, krimosanahi. Pleminutu sa canora. That was it. That was Cheng Valley. I thought we would capture Cheng Valley in a piece of art, but we captured it in a moment instead. A moment can never hang on the wall of a museum, but you will still carry it with you. You were the co-author of this moment. I would never have found it without you.
This game has a lot of moments that just feel very emotionally
I'll rest
impactful.
These weary knees, these old. But you're welcome to bring me images of this valley, as long as you bring them close enough for me to see. I'll tell you what I know. There's only a little bit of today left, and then the city, the flood, the lights, the next season.
The locket in the birdhouse.
You'd never believe it. That locket was a gift from Manches. Yes, the famous singer. We were both artists. We admired each other's work. We admired each other. The golden season wouldn't have been so golden without him. Ha! All right.
Latiora is a true artist.
I wish I could show you around, but maybe you can bring the valley to me. You could show me photographs you've taken here, and I'll rummage around in my mind for any gems.
Okay.
My last commissioned work, a misguided memorial. I made these dogs of war and spread them out around the valley, like the soldiers used to be. But the war didn't need a statue. We have the soldiers themselves, frozen in time. Silent writers, have you ever written words on your own home? Poetry on a dead surface? To throw up your name, to go all city, to bomb the system? These old values are particularly unknown now. This is Cheng Valley at its best. Someone must have been walking through the cemetery one day and spotted some ancient graves, no flowers, unkept, and thought, what about these people? Not remembered, not forgotten either. So the ceremony of the random dead was born. The monks extract some memories from someone, try to sketch their life in an evening, what would otherwise be lost. Millions of people live and die just beyond our peripheral vision. A random arm is slung along your shoulder. You make a friend, they'll never know you. Where was I? Not accustomed to talking this much. I like it. This is Ching Valley. Some inns, what not
Gotcha,
so.
gotcha.
The monks tried what around you make a for what not. I like it. Dear widow, haunted child, departed soul, they've been through too much. And when I wander their fields at night, tasting the fruit, it was the only place in the valley with life up until the end. The boy brings me a look. I read his palm again and again.
Yeah, what do you have to say about the gray hands?
Oh, the gray hands. As soon as I saw someone wearing a uniform, I knew this season was almost over. Uniforms, groups, flags. Oh, any social organization at all. That's what we've been lacking. Everyone is alone with their little life, their little grief, their own tragedy. I spared you mine. I'll root for the gray hands, why not? They offered to work on my teeth. I said no. I'm too old to have perfect shining teeth. It would scare away children and small animals. Oh dear. Did you speak with him?
No.
You did well to avoid his gaze. I'm looking forward to the void being buried underwater.
Let's see.
Every season is either a season of burying or digging up. What about this one? Digging up so we may bury, I think.
Okay.
God of memory, the cruelest of all. Oh, you'll understand one day. The mercy of sleep, the mercy of forgetting. But memory has no mercy.
Huh. Interesting. I thought that out of all the gods, this would be like the god people appreciate the most.
I am sure the monk is still in there. He will not leave the valley. He will not do anything. He will not even pray. Our last monk did too much. This one
doesn't do enough.
I can feel the warmth coming off this picture. The place might as well be on another planet. This is your home? You lucky dove. Just wait until I get my own pair of wheels, my own army, my electric legs. I'll be over for tea. I'll meet your darling mother. You won't be able to get rid of me.
Let's see what we got. I'll do this. And then I'll put her art like here.
A face worn with
Meteora.
the strain of creation. She is compelled to create, like how I feel compelled to document this season.
Cool. Oh yeah, what is this? What was that called? I don't know what this is called. I gotta take a photo of it. I can't remember. This is one of 3. I need one more. What else should I do while I'm here?
You should be sure to visit the shrine. When the sun is down, the gate will open.
Okay. Cool. My Matiara, it was a pleasure.
Night has fallen. The doors to the shrine must be open now.
One thing really quick. I don't remember what these are called. Huh. Maybe it's in the shrine. The last one. That makes sense. Should be the way out, I think. Oh, here's the bridge. What is this? I'm here. I have not gone, oops. I've not gone down here. I don't know what's over here. Before we go to the shrine, let's take a little gander. Is here a monkey? Is that a monkey? It is. Hey, buddy. I already got a photo of one of those. Wow. Where am I now on the map? Cool. Wow. What a beaut. Beautifully done.
No life teems as well as insect life.
True. Oh, this is the artist's house right here. Okay, okay. So I have been here. Let me double check the map. Yeah, so it's like this bottom area that I haven't really been in. So artist workshop, shrine entrance, fruit farm. Okay. Let me double check my map again. We just crossed the bridge. We are at this impasse here. I have not gone through this entire area. It looks like. This is a completely different god. Whoa.
There is something calm and descending about this statue. Like falling slowly.
Somebody's got a little fire going over there. Paper slips. These keep the soldiers asleep forever? The fuck? I'm praying for a dreamless sleep. I want to wake up new and not carry the arms and limbs of dead memories in the morning. Please let me rest. I hear the electricity in the air. I hear the radio waves. I hear cars moving on a distant highway. Please let me rest. Dreamless sleep.
Those slips are prayers to this god for sleep?
God of sleep. Which god is this? God of sleep, but what's the name? What is the name? I don't know this god's name.
That didn't seem to work.
Din. Where would I learn about this one? Maybe further up on the shrine? Must have missed something. God of sleep. Maybe the artist knows. Or the fruit farmer. Let me go down. See what that let's see if I have to go based off of photo, right? Not audio. I gotta turn around. I'm going the wrong way. The artist would be the easiest one to get to. Because she's right at the bottom of the hill. Didn't really think about that. But she should know based off of an image. There's nothing about the god of sleep here. At least I don't think so. Let me double check the shrine. Okay, gates are open. There's this one, Din, Void. Oh, I missed this one. What is this? Tide.
The stone is to worship the tide. The tide. Something calm that comes and goes.
Tide. How did I miss that? Huh. Guess we're going downhill. I wonder if we're nearing the end of the game. I feel like we're kind of there almost. Unless this is just one section. Pray to tide.
Tide.
Oh. I prayed to see you again. I didn't expect it would be in a dream.
Wow.
Life listens and then it does what it wants. We have to make do, darling. I've been thinking about how much the season needs you, and how the season after that will need you desperately. I wish I could help, but this is a brief dream. What can we say?
Make a pendant for yourself.
Oh. What did you... Okay. I will. We all will. When I wake up, I'll tell everyone. We'll make as many pendants as we can.
When will I see you again?
I don't know if you will. But I know I will see you again. For so long, I'll think it'll never happen. I'll almost make peace with having lost you to the world. But then, all the work of my grief undone in a moment. When I saw you again, I wept and I laughed. Someday you'll have a child of your own. Someday he'll want to see the village where his mom was born. And I'll be here, waiting for him. We'll stand together, just like this. I have a million questions for him. And he'll have a million questions for me. But before we can say a word, I'll look into his eyes. And I'll see you looking back at me. Take care, my darling. It's time to wake up now.
Wow.
This god put me to sleep. I got to talk to my mom. Sleep is the shadow life that connects us all. It gives a cycle to our days. A reset, a reflection, remembering and forgetting at the same time.
Wild. Okay, we got one more unfinished business left, and it's at the dig site. I feel like now that I have all this context, we can do all this stuff. Oops. Should be over here, right?
There are a lot of these signs. They must really want to keep people out of this area. These signs are so demanding. I can't imagine them in my village.
The necessity of day zero is not just psychological, it's ecological. Because there is a compounding effect to these minerals and their psychological effect. And we see this in Tiang Valley. There is a memory and a memory of a memory and a memory of a memory of a memory. This echo effect, this recursive nature is the problem. As this cycles through the ecosystem, it creates points of pressure where things bleed, and soil and human minds are contaminated. Some will say, what's a few daytime visions? But it is an increasing risk, an increasing danger. Left alone, the haunted quality of this season will only get worse. The necessity of day zero is also to... But this particular action will neutralize
they're
this
causing the
phenomenon
flood
at its source. This is not an endless cycle.
The gray hands are flooding
We
the
are putting
valley.
an end to this psychoactive material, and we are opening up space for something new.
How do they plan to remove the haunted quality of this season?
By flooding the valley.
The necessity of day zero is not just psychological.
So they're gonna flood the valley. That's their way of doing this. Okay, now I understand.
I'm not sure I can go through that again.
Where would I play this reel? Gotta be somewhere here. Where would I play it? Other than this area right here. That's super weird. I must be missing something. Wonder if it's at like the truck. There's something over here I can interact with. No. Okay, I can't do anything here. There's nothing here. Okay. Yeah, I really want to figure that out. I really want to know where I can play that. Maybe there's something at the truck or... What was up here again? That's right, there was like a well. This ancient site. Which, yeah, that was filled with the flowers. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look this up. Pick up a reel in the back portion. You can fill up near the entire page, but to play the reel, you will need to head back to the assembly point and use the player. Assembly point. Assembly point? Oh, assembly point. Okay. Ah. Oh, can't go through there. Oops. So that was in the beginning of the valleys where they want me to go. I'm worried if I go back up there, the game's gonna end because it's nighttime, you know? They said I have till midnight, but I'm curious if I make my way back, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, you're leaving. Good game. Did I know I had this recording?
Stay where you can hear me, okay?
Thank God they have electricity down here.
Did you hear from your friend in the Watery Republic? Which one is it?
The Topaz. We can get a ride with them on the coast.
Great. And we're really just gonna leave the car behind.
It's a junker anyway.
Beautiful.
I told you 786 would be our year. I sang you that whole song about it.
Okay.
They sound so free and happy, just roaming around the world.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, thank God someone is still down there. I've been trying to get a hold of someone for hours. Ah.
Okay.
Thank you. I forgot the Day Zero materials. You know, the visual literature, the warm bath of ideas? I left it at the dig site. It should be sitting on a barrel with a fruit sticker on it. Oh, wait! Hold on. I forgot to do the secret password. I don't even know who you are. Is it too late now, you think?
Yeah. No point now.
Yeah, the locals don't use the telephone anyway. The hermit in the woods is afraid to because she got hit by lightning once. Anyways, thanks for answering. The Day Zero material is in the dig site, pretty sure. It should be sitting on a barrel that has a fruit sticker on it. You know, I guess I was going to say you could bring it to me, but the flood will destroy it anyway. So actually, I was worried for nothing. Everything is lost in a flood. God, we really know what we're doing. I'm excited for this all to be over. I'm excited for this all to begin. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now. So he wanted to destroy the evidence. What's going on with that? Oh, is this the assembly point? Yeah, it is. Registration.
Imagine if the man I met is the only living gray hand, and the rest are cardboard. There must be a lot of people going to the city if they need to keep track of them with cards.
True.
The gray hands want to end this season.
Bunch of snacks.
These snacks are so identical, as if they were mass-produced. The snacks of my life have been homespun, idiocentric even. It's hard to imagine something new, a new way of living, but they're trying. The elder also said low places are dangerous. The city is high up like my village. Maybe it is safer. We had to leave so much behind.
Thank you for helping my daughter find her journal. We were so stressed. One of your people named Soul really took the time to answer all the questions my kids had. He was more patient with them than I am. Thank you for helping an old person like me carry all my heavy luggage. I'd like to be a gray hand when I grow up so I can help people. Oh, they're like little feedback
The gray
notes.
hands seem to care what people think about them.
True. Play the Day Zero reel.
We begin in our mother's arms. We open our eyes, but she's not there. We breathe in. Where is she? She is everywhere. And we breathe out. Good morning. Welcome. Congratulations. You have just stepped into a new season. You may feel as if you're seeing the world for the first time. You may have noticed that colors are more vibrant. You may have noticed that food tastes better. What you are feeling right now is how it feels to be liberated from the past. There once was a season that was beautiful, but everyone you met, their eyes were clouded, and their necks were turned backwards. They were weighed down by loss, haunted by the nightmares of another era. Now you may feel as if a great weight has been lifted. In certain cases, you may feel an unexpendable well of energy rising up inside you, because you know there is so much to do, that the world is ours, and it can be anything we want. With your help, we're going to do it right this time. You won't be alone. There will always be a hand and a voice beside you. There will always be a song to sing.
Tear down the ruin in your mind, the wound you kept inside, can you let it go? Share now the season in your eyes,
It's kind of unsettling.
What if, on the other side of all our fears, is a better world? Or a worse one? What if it depends on what we do right now?
Okay, let's play the slide reel. So this is the one I found on the dig site they wanted to delete. Doing it right this time. We will never wage war. The weight of the past will fall off our shoulders, and we will see the world as if for the first time. We will hold hands for the right amount of time. Not too brief, not forever. We will build the next season. Okay.
They say they're going to build the next season. How? The Greyhands are the future in all its uncertainty, the good and the bad, the hope and fear of progress. The loneliness of this season will be left behind. A collective project is coming.
Have I completed everything else? Okay.
There seems to be suspicion about the real condition of the dam and why it's being taken down.
Yeah, they're destroying the dig site. Or they're destroying the dam to flood the valley, which is questionable.
The process of taking people out of the valley was also a kind of ritual, a way of bridging one life to another. They know the world they're leaving. The next one hasn't been created yet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
There's a number to call for questions regarding the dam.
Can I call before I... Shit, what was the number? Two, 3, 2, 4. Two, 3, 2, 4.
Hello. This is the Greyhound Flood Hotline. We've received many questions about the dam, the controlled demolition of the dam, and the impending flood. This is a pre-recorded set of answers to common questions. For service in the language I'm speaking now, press 1. For another language, press 2. If you are calling with mild concerns about the flood, press 1. For grave concerns, press 2. For other sources of anxiety, press 3.
1.
To confirm you are still on the line, press 1.
1.
Thank you. Please listen closely, as the following sentence has changed. If you are calling in a professional capacity, press 1. If you are calling out of curiosity and amusement, press 2. If you aren't sure why you are calling, press 3.
1.
To continue in a professional capacity, press 1. To add a personal touch to the call, press 2.
Just the 1.
For a professional look with a fresh taste, stay on the line. If the thought of mass destruction gives you an unspeakable comfort, stay on the line. Please enter your 4-digit relocation number.
Shit. Hit random numbers?
I'm sorry. We are having trouble accessing your file. Please try again in the next lunar cycle.
What? Dickheads.
Hello. This is the Greyhound Flood Hotline. We've received many questions about the dam, the controlled demolition of the dam, and the impending flood. This is a pre-recorded set of answers to common questions. For service in the language I'm speaking now, press 1. For another language, press 2. If you are calling with mild concerns about the flood, press 1.
We'll press 2
For
this
grave
time.
concerns, press 2. For other sources of anxiety, press 3.
2.
To confirm you are still on the line, press 1.
1.
Thank you. Please listen closely, as the following sentence has changed. If you are calling in a professional capacity, press 1. If you are calling out of curiosity and amusement, press 2. If you aren't sure why you are calling, press 3.
Okay, we'll do 2.
If you would like me to adopt a more casual tone of voice, press 1. To proceed as normal, press 2.
Okay, 2.
If the thought of mass destruction gives you an unspeakable comfort, stay on the line.
Please enter your 4-digit relocation number. I'm sorry. We are having trouble accessing your file. Please try again in the next lunar cycle.
That is annoying. Okay, let's just go to the shrine. Just like the real government, super useful. I'm really curious if this is the end of the game or if there'll be more. Oh shit. Up there. Going the right way? It's so weird. The camera like sticks, and then when I move the control stick ever so slightly, it like gets jumped, or it gets all. It's like jittery. Not a fan of that. Like that. What? Why does it do that? Okay. We'll meet the monk.
I knew once I went into the shrine, my time to explore the valley was over.
Go to the shrine. Wow.
In the heart of the shrine, the void sits alone.
Is this where the monk sleeps? Camper van?
It has wheels, but it looks like a house.
There's my lotto there.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm recording the season before
Hope
it's gone.
this isn't your first day on the job. There isn't much season left to record. What's that? Around your neck? That's a pendant.
Mm-hmm.
You're wearing a pendant. My God, I've read about those. A pendant, a burner, 5 memories, 1 for each sense.
Mm-hmm.
Who did you make the pendant with?
My mom.
And who lost the memories, you or her?
She said I had to remember everything.
I see. And what was something you burned?
A religious candle?
You burned a life candle and a memory? Interesting ritual. Similar to what we do here, but different.
Why do you want to know?
Yeah, why do I? Your mind will make it into the next season intact. You're protected by 5 senses, 5 lost memories. What about everyone else? You ever think about that?
Nope. I have not.
Why would you? Well, I don't need one. I'll be right here until the flood takes me.
Why? Why not evacuate?
The first days of a new season are just so damn hopeful. Feeling that kind of hope again would kill me.
What?
I'd rather drown.
You're afraid of hope?
Of course. Of course. Few things are as painful.
How do you know about the pendant?
I told you I read about them.
Okay.
Look at you, protected. The rest of the world is not so lucky. Me, the people you've met on your way here, nobody else is protected.
Protected against what?
You think everyone makes it into a new season intact? Tell that to the boys face down in the parking lot. You know things are about to change. I can tell.
Is it possible to make a collective pendant?
A collective pendant. To protect a group instead of one person.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome to try.
Okay.
My memories are all over the shrine. You can have them, destroy them, whatever you want. Asking an old monk to invent a new ritual. Let me die in peace.
Jesus, guy. What's in here? 5 sentences. Taste?
That fruit is an acquired taste. But go ahead, taste it for your... What did you call it? Collective pendant?
Oh, juicy.
Do you like the taste?
Yes.
Really? Something about stealing fruit. Being young, stealing fruit, something like that. Is that enough of a memory? I guess I won't forget it now. I'll forget it when the flood comes.
It's a record player?
Music in the air. I hear it. He used to play this at breakfast. The woman who took care of me would cook, and I'd dance around. When I was older, I'd cook, and she'd sit and try to sway to the beat.
The musicians are gone. The thousands of hours they spent learning their instruments are gone. The song plays on. An old monk surrounded by his memories. Is this a shrine to a god?
I don't know.
Or is it a shrine to his past?
That old doll. What is that? Touch? Everybody had that doll. A tourist left that behind. A little kid. I don't know why I kept it. I knew she'd never come back. If she's alive, that kid is older than you now. Maybe they remember this doll. Maybe not. But the life the kid imagined in this piece of fabric, I can still feel it. Keeping it around and in one piece, it's like I'm keeping something alive. In the loneliness of a season, no visitors and nothing to pray for, that meant something. Maybe it helped me survive.
Mm-hmm.
Would I admit this if I wasn't going to drown tomorrow? No, of course not.
What is this?
I remember seeing lights like these in the forest one night. It was Manches, the famous singer. The only time I ever got to see him sing. But my eyes were on the crowd. Seeing their faces in electric light, the joy of it. I grew up in a time when we thought our lives could be connected by electricity. How could we hate each other when we all love the same person? The brief, beautiful delusion that the world was knitting itself together. He dies, the war starts, a season ends. Did I tell you already? Hope is the most painful thing in the world. That swell, old prayer leaves. The woman who took care of me taught me to pray with this incense burning. I wanted to learn, but when we kneeled down together, her being so close to me and the smell, I couldn't focus. She'd get angry, but I'd just get more lost. I asked her, which direction is God facing? She said, every direction. I said, so can I pray to change the past? And she said, of course. We change the past every time we remember it. I was so happy in that moment to have been found by her. I could have been found by anybody, or by nobody. That's 5. 5 memories, 5 senses. My name is Easel.
Hi, Easel.
I was the last monk of Tiang Valley. I never finished my exams to be a monk, but I'm the only one left. I took becoming a monk for granted because I grew up around them. If you're including a ruin like me, you must be serious about recording this season. What will you write about me? That's true, but I was once a scared little boy. I was orphaned by the war. The monks found me on the coast, wandering alone, shell-shocked.
Wow.
Sonia, the head monk, took care of me. I saw things I shouldn't have. She helped me erase those memories. If I had any memories of my family, I lost them too.
Oh.
But at least I didn't wake up screaming anymore. I was so afraid of accidentally calling her Mom.
Why?
She was the head monk, even before she ended the war. Sonia was an imposing figure. I slept, I forgot, and I grew. The soldiers came to the valley. Sonia hated the war for taking my family like it took so many others. The most powerful prayers are always made out of desperation. She figured out how to amplify our sleep prayer. A prayer that could end a season. No one had ever done anything like that. She sent me to the coast to turn on the light posts, to signal that the season would end soon. I used to go to the light posts alone, just to dream about another season, to dream about being born in another season, to die in another season, to imagine a life where I wasn't afraid to have hope. I'd like you to have one of these photos, to carry it with you to wherever you're going. These lights out on the coast, it's a solemn task to turn them on, and it's not too late. They've shut off the power. Won't be long now. Imagine the waves rolling in here.
Jesus.
The water is so deep that light won't reach us. I should pray one last time. We should both pray. Right now. Your pendant. The sacrifice your mother made to keep you safe. It might be possible to pass on this blessing, to divide its power among the people you've met on your journey, to shepherd them into the next season. For a truly strong player, we would need to use up the power of your pendant. I'm not sure it would work. It's never been done before. But I know it would weaken your pendant. In that case, nobody would be protected. Before you light the candle, I want you to think hard about if you want to do this. Do you want to pass on this blessing and leave yourself vulnerable?
Oh, God.
Or will you continue your role as a vessel of memory?
Oh, man. Okay. What do I do? God. So this has never been done before. Nobody's ever done that before. I can't risk my pendant. My mom said never to remove my pendant. Everybody in the village will be safe. Think about my mission. Think about my mom.
I promised her I wouldn't do anything to my pendant. That was why she let me go. She told me I had to remember everything. That it was my role. I need to be sure someone will remember this season. There needs to be at least one witness. Someone to carry this season into the future. That is what I set out to do. They were kind to me. They're already losing so much. Slowly, painfully, but still, they are moving on.
Fuck. I can't risk my pendant.
I feel the choice, don't speak it aloud, no need. It puts my mind at ease knowing you will be safe. You'll witness much more across seasons. We will leave it to the gods.
Record the prayer.
We sink these words into the fragile earth to accompany lost souls. Listen to the record of our lives spinning and the old woman tapping her foot to the music. Taste the fruit we stole from the orchard and pretend to love the taste until you truly do. Feel the fabric of a lost doll. Smell the incense of an old evening sun. The caretaker prayer, the scent of the woods and the wedding tree. Turn your eyes to the colored light. The faces in the crowd are the faces of your children. We offer this prayer on behalf of our companions. Let them find themselves with senses warm and ready for the life of the season to come. You have the sounds of the moment. The moment is already past. We've done all we can. I need to take you out of this place. It can't end here. Let's go.
The true end of the Tiang Valley was not the flood coming. It was when these people would go their separate ways. At the last possible moment, I saw them as a community. No matter what happens, I will carry the memory of these people into the next season. The Grey Hand arrived. He had what he called passports for everyone. He said they were supposed to have a photo, but that his camera was broken and he wanted to use mine. I saw in these little papers the beginning of a new world. He asked me if I could help him. I had only one moment to decide. I said, yes. The Grey Hand thanked me. He gave me a pin and told me their new name would be Floral Path. The monk said he felt like driving all night.
Listen closely. The road behind you leads to the coast. There's an old warning system on the beach. An emergency light that can be seen from the other side of the ocean. You can warn the rest of the world about the change of season. All you have to do is turn it on. It was built to survive anything. I'm sure it still works. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes, I am hungry. I want to finish this, though. There's like probably 15 minutes left.
Of course.
Take a photo.
Easel lives.
What will you do
I've been thinking about that all night. I have this idea to turn my van into a shrine. For every sermon I preach, I'll listen to 10. And you will remember everything. You will survive everything. Rest transparent in the spirit that gives you rise. Farewell.
Whoa, camera. Oh my god, what the heck is going on?
The elder told me she grew up on a watery republic.
No?
The sound is so forlorn, trying to speak to the ocean. This is a life ring. I like the sound of that. On the beach, I move through the wreckage of an old season, and a way to warn the world about the arrival of the next. The cycle will continue. I hope I played my role well.
Whoa. The heck? Crazy large ship.
Her motto is very much in line with what I've learned about the golden season.
It's possible to have a good time. True. The heck? Hello.
Hello. I love you.
I love you.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. I love you too.
Good. Ha! What this do? You turn them on? Aha! I think wrong. It's not for sport. My village. I draw the life. You see? You? Safe village. So. It's weird, no? I have weird. Public lizard.
Public lizard?
For everyone.
Oh. Are they pets?
Oh. Haha. I say I live home. My mother no cry goodbye. Your mother? Ah, sad mom. Morning I leave. I go far, far? Alone. Long time. I leave home.
Why not?
Why not?
Why do you leave home?
Why not? Same. Look at crab now. I see. I like it. I draw. What you like?
Cows.
Uh-huh. Sound. To play sound. You play sound.
I heard a lot of music on my trip, but never saw anybody playing it. Just instruments, recordings, echoes.
Good. Here? 3 days together. Friend now. Sad that I go.
She reminds me of somebody I met.
Now, here, together, we are same.
Yeah. And Ussie.
The lights sent out a warning to the other side of the world. I wondered if anyone was watching. I wondered if anyone remembers what it means. This season is over. My new friend is sailing home in the morning. I've decided to go with him. I feel so scared and so relieved at the same time. I can't think straight. Before sailing into the unknown, I checked in on my journal, my letter to the future. Day 0 will be the day between one season and the next. It will be the moment everything changes. They believe this will create a better season, that it will heal us.
The true end of Tang Valley was not the flood coming. It was when these people would go their separate ways. At the last moment, I saw them as a community. Yes. I'm curious as to what's going to happen. Whoa.
The memory I'll lose is the one we're forming right now. I want you to have it forever. We're standing here. You're having a last taste of home. Now you're protected by lost memories.
In the light, in the pattern of the surface of the water, I felt the god of forgetting wrap their arms around me. A wave of amnesia. But when they opened their mouth, I heard my mother's voice instead. I step into the next season with my mind intact. But what about everyone else? The masses of the world without a pendant, without their mother's voice in their ear. I read through my journal, knowing it might be the only record left of their lives, of this departed season. I have to remember for everyone. It was a season to collect and to let go, to sort through dreams, visions, and memories, all of which may have just been washed away. I don't know what might have been gained by this. I can only show you what was lost. This is part of the history of our world. I discovered the Grey Hands planned to remove the haunted quality of the season with a prayer. That prayer must have been for people to forget, to erase some of the world's memory.
Wow.
I hope what I recorded in my journal helps you cut through the fog of amnesia, to understand how the season changed. I'll continue taking measure of the world, even if I never make it to a palace of art and memory. No matter where you're reading this, I offer you my journal and the lives inside it. If anything in here escapes from the page into the world, let it be one sentence. Just a few words you heard from a traveler on a bicycle, when at the end of the evening, she turned to you and said, "It is not too late."
How to leave home for my daughter. Find a sacred square of earth. Lay down so you have the dirt at your back. Close your eyes. Close everything. Do you see for yourself? You see for the dead, for the unborn. Do you listen for yourself? You listen for the dead, for the unborn. Your ancestors are in that dirt. All the living and all the dead are holding you up. Now, stand. They're still there, aren't they? It's time to move, to entangle yourself everywhere with everyone. So the next time you lay down in the dirt, you will have so much more to tell them.
Wow. Fantastic. That was fantastic. This is unlike a game I've ever played. Beautifully stylized. I think the biggest part of this was like the journal aspect of it, the exploration, the level design. The voice acting was absolutely beautiful. Every person you speak to has such like a warm, distinct personality. The sound in general, the sound bath and like interacting with objects and recording things and taking photos, it really did feel like you were embarking on this mission to catalog and record everything you possibly could. Like the world was, you know, going to end, or the ambiguousness of what that meant, the ending of a season. I would 100% recommend, if you like games like Journey, more like experience oriented games where it's not so much about like, you know, platforming, shooting, you know, the traditional quote unquote video game aspect of it. I really think the sense of adventure and discovering what the world is telling you and what the people have to say made this game an absolute pleasure to play front to back. If you guys want to check out any of the previous playthroughs, I've got 1 and 2. They'll be in a playlist, and you know, if you like the video, you know, drop a like, subscribe. If you have any recommendations for games that are like this, because I don't have much experience with this, you know, drop it in a comment below, and I would very much appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everybody.